Hey everybody, what's up? It's Keith. I hope you guys are having a great night and you had a great day. I just had a great night. I just got back from the movies from seeing Final Destination 5. And I'm going to do a quick movie review on it. Let me tell you now, if you have not seen the movie and you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you just, click exit now. Just give me some time to click it now if you don't want to be spoiled, because I'm about to spill all the tea in the movie. And my thoughts on it. Overall, the movie was good. It was a good movie. I hope they're actually finished with the Final Destination saga, because it's been Final Destination since like 2000. But it was pretty good. But I felt like it was pretty short. Like, I felt like it could have been longer, or there could have been more like deaths and stuff. And it was real gory. I mean, I'm not that blood gore type person, so I was like gagging the whole time. It was just Okay, to start off, the main character's guy, his name is Sam, and he works in this corporate office, and they were going on a business retreat for 2 days to do like this team building exercise. And there is like 8 of his friends. Well, not 8 of his friends, it's like probably like 5 of his friends. They are working in the office as well, and they go on the business retreat on the bus. And he has a vision, just like all the other ones in the previous movies. He has a vision that the bridge that they cross over when they're going to the retreat is going to collapse, and everybody is just going to die. So he freaked out, and he got his girlfriend Molly off the bus, and everybody started following him. And the 8 that survived, that were on the bus, the 8 that survived, they basically survived. Everybody else died. Later, they had the funeral. They had the funeral service, and there was this really creepy black dude. He's been the creepy black guy that's been in all the Final Destination movies. He was just like, you can't cheat death, and you know him, and he be, you can't cheat death, ha ha ha. He looks all creepy. So that was basically like the warning. The first death was the girl Candace. Candace, she was a gymnast, and she was with her boyfriend Peter. They were at the gymnastics gym, and it was like the day before the national championships. And she was just like, I don't feel ready. And ever since the whole incident on the bridge, I just don't feel mentally ready. And he was just like, you got this, go ahead, you can go. And she gets to the balance beam, and she's doing the beam routine, and a nail falls off of one of the air vent fans and it lands on the beam. And all the suspense, everybody in the theater is like, oh my god, all the suspense. She's doing the beam tricks, miraculously avoiding this nail. She doesn't see the nail, but her feet are just moving over this nail, and everybody is just like clutching their seats. It was crazy. She finished the beam routine successfully. She gets to the uneven bars, and she does the uneven bars, and while she's swinging, the screws from the uneven bars were loosening. But that was the trick. They made you think baby girl was finna die because the bar finna come off and it was gonna hit her in the face or some shit. No. This other chick, baby girl, got on the balance beam. She's doing her beam routine, and mama did this like flip thing, and her foot hit the nail. So she is like, ow, 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 oh my god. She fell off the nail. She hit the bucket of powder, which came through the ceiling fan, which blew in Candace's face as she's twirling upside down on the horizontal bar. So mama wanted to do the dismount, and she couldn't see. So she spinning and flipping, and she landed, and bam, she like basically folded in half like a piece of paper. She said, shoot. It was so nasty. Like, I was just like, I didn't know what to do. Then you have Isaac. Isaac is this really like nerdy guy who thinks he can just get all the girls. And he goes to a massage place. And I don't know if you've seen the commercials, and he had the acupuncture. So he was getting the massage by this like this old Chinese lady, because he thought that he was gonna get one by this really cute girl. So he's getting the massage, and she gave him acupuncture, and basically she got the acupuncture, and when he did, some of the candle wax fell on a towel, which the towel started setting on fire. Mind you, he's laying on the table with acupuncture everywhere, so he's like, he can't move. And he's like, there's a fire, and the walls are soundproof, so you can barely hear. So like, the table ended up breaking, and he fell over, like splat on the floor. We all thought he died. Hell no, that nigga ain't died. Daddy got up. He had blood all over him, acupuncture everywhere. The alcohol done spilled on the floor from when the lady sterilized the acupuncture needles. So the candle fell over, burst in flames, and it stopped right in front of him. So he was like, oh my God. Everybody's like, get your ass out of the room. So this Buddha statue, he's laying on the ground, because remember, he's all dabbed up. He's laying on the ground. This Buddha statue ended up falling over and smashed his head right off. Damn shame. Next was Olivia in the commercial with the eye. And I was watching E! News, and they said there was a trick to the eye thing. There was this place. So she goes in because she wants to get laser eye surgery, and she wants basically not to wear glasses anymore. So she goes in, she lays on the operating table, the doctor like puts this thing in her eye, and the eye drops and numb. So she's basically looking like this. And he screwed her head on the thing, and he left to get some paperwork. And some water from the water thing, the water dispenser outside, fell on the electric outlet, which turned the whole little thing up, which turned the laser volume up, and it said don't exceed past 5.0. That radar was going beep 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 beep. It was like to 8, 9, 10. So she was trying to reach and grab the emergency stop button. So when she tried to grab it, it fell over, hitting the go button. So the laser just like cut her eye like in this zigzag. So she was just burning pretty much. So she was trying to stop it, and the laser done cut her hand, and she ended up screwing herself off. And Molly and Sam tried to go in and save her because he realized that her death was next. So they tried to go in and save her, and she ended up screwing herself free, and they ran in, and her eye was all fucked up. Like, she was fucked up. Like, her eye was just... And she was like, help me, help me. And she ended up slipping on a screw, which made her fall out of the window. She fell out the window. Baby girl fell out the window and hit the car and rolled on the ground. Her eye came out of the socket, and the car ran over her eye. Damn. That poor child. The next death, it wasn't one of the people who survived, but the creepy black guy was like, oh, I don't make the rules, but he basically was saying, like, if you... Okay, sorry about that, but we're gonna pick right back up. Pretty much, Sam done killed Peter because he was finna kill Molly, and they fly to Paris because Sam took the job to work in Paris. So Sam and Molly get on the plane to fly to Paris. This is when he starts having flashbacks all the way to the first movie. And when they sit on the plane, these two kids, they freak out because they had a vision that the plane was going to crash. So they left the plane. They leave the plane, and basically Sam looks at his ticket, and it says May 13th, 2000. That was when that was way back in Final Destination 1 when the first plane crash happened, if you remember. Then he put on his music, and then he heard the music from the first Final Destination 1. That crazy country radio creepy music, that shit. He heard that playing. And he was like, oh my God. And he looks out the window and he sees that plane engine, the wing is coming on fire. It came off. The side of the plane though ripped off. People flying out and shit. All of a sudden the seat break. Molly flies out the plane. They holding on for dear life. He ended up letting go of Molly. Molly done got chopped in half. Her body and guts flying all in your face. Like, whoa. And all of a sudden the plane blows up and it goes in like this slow motion, and Sam is just like screaming like, ah, and then like burns him pretty much. And basically the plane starts going down. Then it goes into the final scene where it shows the black dude, and there's a picture of Rory there in the bar. And this guy came up, he works with him, and he's like, I know Rory was a tough person to be around and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, life is a bitch. And he walks away and he's like, yeah, I know. Then the plane came crashing into the bar, done killed the black dude, and then it was over. I mean, the ending was, I mean, hey, the black guy was last to die. I mean, I just felt overall it was pretty short, but it was probably one of the best Final Destination movies. I hope this franchise is over. They just need to give it up. They had a good whole franchise, this Final Destination. They got good hits off of it. They just need to stop. Just like Scream. Scream is done. But that was it for the movie review. I'll be doing more reviews when I get back to school and more videos and whatnot. I'm actually leaving for Daytona Beach tomorrow. So you'll see probably a vlog on my journey to Daytona and reunited with some old people, some old faces that I've seen. You guys haven't seen them, but that was it for the review, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys when I get back.